Today's matchup is between Gipsy Danger from Pacific Rim and Gipsy Avenger from Pacific Rim Uprising. And just to clarify, in this fight, the pilots in Gipsy Danger are going to be Rally and Mako, just like at the end of Pacific Rim. And the pilots in Gipsy Avenger are going to be Jake and Nate. Gipsy Danger is a Mark III Jaeger, and it stands around 260 feet tall, while Gipsy Avenger is a Mark VI Jaeger and stands around 270 feet tall. And as far as the powers for Gipsy Danger go, you saw that clearly they have two swords on each arm has a sword, that the swords did a lot of damage in Pacific Rim because it cut right through Raiju, it cut right through Otachi. It did a lot of damage in the movie, and really almost everything they accomplished was to help from the swords. And another big weapon is the plasma cannon that Gipsy Danger used to take out Leatherback. Another weapon is the reactor to the center of the Jaeger, which went right through Slattern and killed Slattern, right through his chest, just exploded right through him and killed Slattern. And Gipsy Avenger has similar weapons. The design is very similar also, with 2 nuclear reactors instead of 1, like Gipsy Danger. Even though you didn't see Gipsy Avenger use that in the movie, I'm sure you still could. He has the swords that are basically the same. He has the plasma cannon as well, but a weapon that Gipsy Danger doesn't have, that was an upgrade in Gipsy Avenger, was the gravity sling, which was very helpful and very powerful in Pacific Rim Uprising, because he was able to literally make buildings collapse on top of Raijin in the movie, and that is a major weapon, especially for fighting in the city. That would be a major weapon that'll go to Gipsy Avenger's side. But as far as hand-to-hand combat goes, clearly this is going to be a disadvantage for Gipsy Danger, because I know Gipsy Danger did show some speed and agility fighting the kaijus in the first Pacific Rim, but you have to give speed and agility to Gipsy Avenger. Clearly he's more quick, and the chemistry between Jake and Nate is much better than Mako and Rally. Even though they were able to defeat kaijus, so their chemistry was clearly good, I feel Jake and Nate have been together way longer, and even like that one move in Pacific Rim Uprising, this move where they clearly knew how to do it, and throughout the history of them fighting the Jaeger, they knew a move like this. But as far as feats and what they've accomplished, I think you'd have to give that to Gipsy Danger, because if you think about it, as far as all the kaijus that Mako and Rally fought in Gipsy Danger, they defeated Leatherback, Otachi, they defeated Raiju, they fought off Scunner, and that's honestly the biggest point to me, is where in the end of the movie, when Gipsy Danger and Striker Eureka are under the water, Gipsy Danger is able to fight off 2 kaijus at the same time. He's able to fight off Scunner and Raiju, and is able to get out of there alive. Even though he loses an arm and loses part of a leg, he was able to fight off 2 Category 4 kaijus. And I think that is definitely the best accomplishment. Much better than anything Gipsy Avenger's done. Even though I feel Gipsy Danger is the better accomplishment of fighting off 2 Category 4 kaijus at the same time, Gipsy Avenger was still able to go toe-to-toe with the Mega Kaiju for a good amount of time, which is a Category 13 kaiju. It's an absolute monster, the most deadly one that we've ever seen in the Pacific Rim universe. He was able to go toe-to-toe with him for a good amount of time. He was able to take multiple hits from him, and the fight with Obsidian Fury is definitely his best fight scene. He's caught off guard at first, but he is able to defeat Obsidian Fury and rip out his chest. He's able to do the move. Jake and Nate are able to pull off the move that they've always known, where they slice him in the middle, and then they're able to punch right through his chest and take him out. And Obsidian Fury clearly was very well trained, because in the first fight, you could see how well Obsidian Fury's training is. That Jaeger, or the Kaiju hybrid, was clearly very good at fighting, and Gipsy Avenger was able to take him down. But I still feel Gipsy Avenger fighting the Mega Kaiju is his best accomplishment, even though it's still probably not as good as fighting off 2 Category 4 kaijus like Gipsy Danger did. If these 2 Jaegers are both lined up, with Jake and Nate in Gipsy Avenger, and Rally and Mako in Gipsy Danger, I would still just have to give the win to Gipsy Avenger, just based off the fact that there's better equipment on the Jaeger, and not only that, but because the chemistry between Jake and Nate is clearly better than Rally and Mako. Rally and Mako had only been together for a very short amount of time, when Jake and Nate had been together for a long time. They had that move planned out. I think their fighting skills are much better than Rally and Mako's was. Even though Rally and Mako were able to do a lot in Pacific Rim, if we would have seen more fights from Gipsy Avenger against more kaijus, then I'd probably change my mind. But he clearly did. He took out Obsidian Fury, ripped out his chest, and was able to go toe-to-toe with the most deadly kaiju we've ever seen. So I have to give Gipsy Avenger the win, not only because he went toe-to-toe with Mega Kaiju, but because of his new technological advances, the gravity sling, the plasma cannon, his swords. I have to give Gipsy Avenger the win in this fight. But make sure you let me know down below who you think will win in this fight between Gipsy Danger and Gipsy Avenger. And thanks for watching.